So it is Sunday, the 2nd of March in the year 2025. I'm just going to be focusing here on this video from the PNC's press conference yesterday, with the issue that was brought up, the surprise resignation of teacher. She is still in the Linden Town Council, Vanessa Kissoon. I must admit I was a bit surprised. I did not see that one coming, but then again I said, you know what? Maybe it should not be a big surprise because a couple days ago, I saw a newscast saying that she was booed on a visit after a long time at Congress Place, and apparently she was booed by comrades there. That was a couple days ago, and then only to hear that she sent in her resignation officially. So let's do some digging. And this is an article in 2021 in the Kaiju News. Former Member of Parliament Vanessa Kissoon is ready to return to the party of her heart after the Central Executive Committee of the PNC lifted a 7-year-old suspension ban that was imposed by the party's incumbent David Granger. In a statement, Kissoon said her unjust suspension should not have happened in the first place. She said the decision was taken without respecting my right to due process as a card-bearing financial member. 7 years later, I wish to say that I have never left the party. And deep in my heart, I know the party of the current leader, William Forbes Sampson Borno, has left me. She further stated, I've always held sacred the party's founding principles and commitment to society. Kissoon, who sat as a member of parliament for Region 10 for 2 terms, was suspended from the PNC in 2014. This was after an altercation between Kissoon and former General Secretary Oscar CLAKE over control of the keys to the PNC's office in Linden. It was then suggested that Mr. Granger allegedly used that incident to suspend her, but wanted to do so since 2012, when Kissoon was accused of organizing a protest against him in Linden. The protest had occurred at Mackenzie High School, that is where she teaches. In a statement, Kissoon said that it is because of the attitude portrayed by the party's leader that has left the party in the current state it is today. I'm not ashamed to say I'm a grassroots politician because I connect to the people and the people connect to me. The democratic principles enshrined in the constitution of the party allow me to express my opinions on matters that cause me concern, and as such I say with conviction, it is abandonment of the grassroots, friends and supporters, abandonment of years of network established by the PNC from Comrade Barnum to Desmond Hoyt to Robert Corbyn that have us where we are today, so is Kissoon. It has left us in shambles and divided by one who has no understanding of our political undertaking, no connection, no appreciation, no recognition, no compassion for the basis of the party. She took the opportunity to set the record straight regarding some misperceptions in the public's domain. Former General Secretary Oscar CLAKE never slapped me. I was never recalled from the National Assembly. I served my full term, which came to an end at the prorogation of Parliament in 2015. And from what I understand too, after that incident where she had that thing with the former President Granger, she was told by Amna Aly that she's no longer permitted to sit at the front, and she was actually forced to be as a backbencher. Anyhow, you can listen to the questions and answer segment of this excerpt.
Take about 2 or 3 other questions. Ms. Sweatland.
My question's for the GS, Mr. Benjamin. Yesterday we saw a report, in fact, published by news source, that long-standing member of the PNCR, Ms. Vanessa Kissoon, would have resigned from the party. Could you tell us about the reason behind Ms. Kissoon's resignation? And would this signify a major loss for the party? Taking into account that this is an election year, would you be able to say maybe how many persons, senior members of the party, would have resigned, say, for last year and early this year?
Thank you for the question. I should indicate by saying, yes, we have received a letter of resignation from Ms. Kissoon. I think at this point in time, we're dealing with that as an internal matter. The reality is any resignation has to be dealt with from our standpoint as a serious issue. So much to say that we're dealing with it as an internal matter, and at the appropriate time, we'll make a detailed statement in respect of that. I cannot say offhand how many resignations from senior members we've received to date, but I note that there has been a resignation from Vanessa Kissoon.
Yeah. Yes. With regards to Ms. Kissoon, I know in the lead up to Congress, I think it was last year, there was a team of elders who, a panel, if I could use that term, was put together to address some concerns and allegations raised by Ms. Kissoon. Could you say if the work of those elders were ever completed?
Well, thank you again for the question, but you're asking me to veer into uncharted waters. As you were aware, I was not holding this role as I was, that I am now prior to then, and I wouldn't want to venture into. But I can certainly research, ask a question, and get back to you on that.
Thank you.
Did Vanessa Kissoon hold any executive position in Linden where she resided? The reason I ask that is since there is this registration, her resignation, would whatever position she held be affected?
Well, suffice to say, she is a counselor for the APNU on the municipality of Linden. And I don't think at this point in time a resignation will affect that office unless she of her own decides that she is going to resign as a counselor. I don't want to say that that is a position she will take. I think she knows that the importance of holding on to that. And like I've said, this matter will be dealt with internally at the party, by the party.